You already know what's popping as priority.
Yo, Chronic Wisdom in the building right now.
And it's your boy Dre. You already know.
And you know who am I, Toronto? And for this segment, we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of 3 unique thoughts. Priority. Yo, what is something that is just crazy?
Have you ever really thought of like the shallowness, like being shallow? It's like you kind of have to at some point, because you know you like what you like. You know, at the end of the day, you like what you like. You know.
Okay.
So what can you really say about like being shallow? Like if you really think about it, like you know you like what you like, and if you see a shorty that's pretty to you, you know beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So what's pretty to me is pretty to me. But at the same time, you are kind of being shallow because somebody's personality might be better, but damn, the shorty. He's bad, he's super bad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, bro. Like, have you ever tried to like a shorty that you just weren't super attracted to? Like, it's like
that's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, oh, so that's what I think of like
something that's crazy.
Yeah, like that's crazy, but like.
Alright, yo, wisdom.
Yo,
something that's crazy.
Selfishness, bro.
Okay, elaborate.
Think about it, because everybody's saying selfishness is a horrible trait, but when you actually think about it, if you're not selfish, are you actually doing something for yourself? Because people are super selfish, but when it comes to it, some of the best earners have been people who are selfish.
I feel you.
Because they thought about their own vision first. Because if I'm selfless and I'm doing everything for someone else, I'm basically becoming someone's bet.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm allowing the next person
to reap off my benefit.
To reap off my whole energy, bro. Because energy is something that can't be replenished.
Yeah,
okay,
it's neither created nor destroyed, bro. It's
transferred.
So yo, if I'm giving you my whole life, and my own vision is gone,
that's madness.
That's madness.
Okay, Jay. Something that's crazy.
You wanna know what's crazy? Common sense ain't common.
Oh my god!
Listen. If you see everybody doing something, and it's not leading them to the results they want.
Yeah.
Why the hell are you gonna go and do the same thing?
Okay.
Be the change that you want to see in yourself.
I feel you.
That may require you to do things that other people are not doing.
Facts.
But that's you taking the initiative.
Jeez.
You have to use your common sense to see what's around you and put yourself in situations in which you're able to grow and become a better person.
That's not my thing.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know why it's crazy? Because people don't realize it. That's why it's crazy.
Yeah.
They don't realize it. They're always in situations, you know?
Yeah, people like to follow the same path, but like the same path is not even.
And they expect different results.
Yeah,
that's the definition of insanity, which is crazy.
Yeah, I can't even find a pro in not having no common sense, yo.
Because it's for real.
Damn, yo. What I think is crazy, I think dating is crazy. Like talking to somebody, like you talk to somebody for 6 months, get to know everything about them, and then you guys don't talk. That's an idiot thing. Like, all of that time that I just invested, gone. Like, are you gonna pay me back for all that time? You give me a refund, my G?
Yeah,
I want a refund on my time, bro.
You said 6 months. Imagine a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Yo, man's getting married, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Married. A 15-year contract.
They pay child support. They lose half their property.
That's a max.
And the thing that's trapped about it too is like dating. Like, we're in a generation where we don't even communicate properly. So like, people be deceiving you. Like they'll be dating you just because of your fame, for your clout, just because of your name. Not even dating you for you. They don't even truly love you. They be cheating on you. All these side hoes, side niggas.
It's funny because communication is something that's got easier for us to do over the years, but also harder for us to do. The technology has made it easier for us to do, but we make it hard to do.
Man don't want to talk, bro. Because of this talking phase, they're always talking, but man's talking some nonsense. Man's never communicate. Man's talk, no converse. Like, it's madness, fam. It's crazy, fam. It's crazy. All right, yo. So
communication.
Wisdom.
Yo.
What is something that's just truly amazing?
Truly amazing. Yo, the power of your mind.
Okay.
Because, yo, there's the thing. People don't really understand it, but your mind is the most powerful thing you have. Because think about it. If I think about it, if I believe it, I can achieve it. If I'm always putting it into my thoughts, I have that into my subconscious, I'm always going to translate that into my daily life. Because now it's something that I'm always thinking about. And my mind is not going to be telling me, oh, yo, you can't reach that. Because if it's this, you are what you eat. So what do you feed your mind? So if you're feeding your mind positivity, and you're feeding your mind with the fact that, yo, you will make it by any means necessary. Go listen to Trust the Process by Ace Hood. That put me there. But if you're going to make it by any means necessary, then, bro, think about it. Who is really going to stop you? Your mind is already going to find a way to make it. Because when you ask a person to walk in a straight line, and they have a destination, and you even put a chair in front of them, they're going to walk around.
Okay.
Because as long as you have the destination in mind, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
That's some common sense, bro.
That's some common
But like
sense,
the thing about the power of mind is like some people, I feel you. We need to motivate these people to use their mind, because a lot of people, they think themselves into a bad state. They think themselves into negativity. They
when
think
you focus
themselves.
on it,
Yeah.
when you focus on it, that's where you're going. Because
So-
now it's the power of attraction. It's the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Like what you focus on is what you attract, because that's what you're focusing on. And that's the environment you rather bring to yourself unknowingly, because your body actually starts to listen to your brain and the way it says, oh, this is what I'm thinking. So your body actually has certain language and patterns that it gives off to another person, and it attracts that type of person to you. Or repels that type of person from you.
Okay, Dre, what is something that is truly amazing?
What is something that is truly amazing?
It's amazing.
Life. The
Okay.
fact that we're here. We've been on this earth. It's something beautiful to see. Like with animals. I was just actually at Whippy's Aquarium the other day, and like just seeing all the marine life. Like I've never witnessed, or obviously I don't go to the bottom and see it. You only see that stuff in documentaries, right? Nah, I'm not SpongeBob or anything. But actually being there and seeing those sea creatures in their own, it's not natural, because obviously they were taken out, but they're simulated environment, simulated, and it's just crazy. You really got to appreciate just life, living.
Yeah,
That's blessed.
Yeah, life is important. I mean, without it, like, you know what people don't even take in about life is that they're not serious about life.
Yeah.
You will hardly even know that they're not serious about life. They would say, yeah, this is what I'm living for, but then take in that half of their life they're not doing it. So that means half of their life they're dying, no?
That's crazy. That's a plan, fam.
But the cons on their part, life, because life is great. It's just how you decide to handle it, right?
Yeah.
You only got one, right?
You're a master of your own faith, captain of your own faith.
Yeah.
Master your faith, captain of your soul. And what's beautiful is that life, anything goes.
Jeez, that's you're a poet like that. You're snapping things.
Don't say weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Priority. Something that is just amazing.
For me, what's amazing?
It's getting pokes. The pokes is blessed, but it's cursed.
Yeah. No, but like what's amazing is actually beauty. Like,
Okay.
like thinking, if you actually think of beauty, like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, you make in your mind what's beautiful. You create that and you say, you know what, that's beautiful to me. Like,
You know how I feel about that? It's like art. It's art.
yeah.
Alright, eh?
And art, it's so crazy, because for instance, like when it comes to paintings, pictures, music, you can draw so many conclusions, right? One person may see it differently from the other, and it's just
They find beauty in it.
yeah.
Like, you both found beauty in it, but I found beauty in a different way than you found beauty. You know, like when people created the 7 wonders of the world, right?
Yeah.
They it might be a wonder to everybody, but everybody has their own vision of how that is beautiful.
Perspective.
Yeah, perspective. Yeah, like, you know.
Perspective still.
But the L about beauty is that, it causes some controversy. Because now I have to be more beautiful than you. I have to be more handsome, or a shorty, I have to look sweeter than this other girl. Like, and then that's when you have to tend to look fake. Like, you have to put on a different, like a facade. Like, you have to be a different person now. Like, to try and look beautiful because it's been relayed on TV that this is how beauty looks, and so now you have to live up to what they're showing. You know?
Yeah,
that's
kind of pushes neediness on people too if you take it in. Because you wanting someone else's approval means you need their approval. Why can't you have that from your own self?
Exactly.
You should be happy and content with who you are as a person.
Do your thing. Live your life. Stay in your lane.
Nobody has your name. Nobody popped out the womb with your mom unless you have a twin, or you came out as triplets or quadruplets.
And even then, they each have their own individual personalities. They may look alike, but they're all different. Like, you know,
This, like, for example, that photo we seen today with the two twins and like their yearbook, and one said I was planned, and the next one said I was not. That's crazy. Like, it's just two different lives.
What about you, Grant?
Something that's truly, I think music is truly amazing. Like, the way you can express yourself, the beats, like the different kinds of beats that you can do, the cadences, the lyrics, the flows, the connections that are built up through music. Like, I could be talking to a man on the next side of the world just through my track, and they feel me like I just spoke their whole life, but I never met you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear Kendrick Lamar say some things, and I'm like, yo, the dog, that's what I'm going through. I hear Drake say some things, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, like,
I just went through that.
Niggas talk more than these days. I'm like, what? I feel you, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's some facts. So when I hear some of these up and coming artists, and I'm just like, yo, we need to hop on a track, and the way we can just like vibe together in the studio, just the vibe that is created through music, the stories that are told through music, like, it's just amazing. I think music is truly amazing. But at times I feel like people don't use they don't use their stage properly. Like, you know, you have this huge audience looking at you, and you're not doing nothing like positive to like help them to succeed in life. You just want to talk about yourself, and I don't want to talk about nobody's music. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I listen to like a lot of people, but like, you know, I think that if you're gonna have such a great audience, make sure that you're affecting the community in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about music. Music could do things to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you listen to music, you ever get into you ever listen to some super trap, fam, and you're in the zone, like you're like your cheese, fam. Some drill in your cheese, fam.
You're about to like blow up.
I remember, you guys know when we used to listen to OG Mako. Fam, I never aggressive, fam.
You used to want to flip chairs. Go buck. Yo,
like, man's are aggressive out here.
Mans are going to an XXS concert.
That's what I'm saying.
They're folding man.
Mans are folding man, fam. Mans are going to Uzi's concert. Mans, I feel like I want to dive after 30.
Yeah, yo, early 20 Ranger. I'm like, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen to Drake, you're in your emotional thing.
Yeah,
you know, the other night, yesterday, my mom was listening to some Keisha Cole. I love me some Keisha Cole. I love me some Keisha Cole.
That's how you say it. That's how you say it.
Yo, I'm not even emotional, fam.
Of course, yeah.
Like, you know, the emotions that music carries through, it's like all about that. I think that's just truly amazing. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah, yo.
Alright, so Dre, I want to ask you what you think love is. Because, like, love is such a broad thing. Like, love can be so much, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, even if people think like love is just like, oh, you being in a marriage or whatever, but love could be just like the mutual respect we have for one another, showing each other love, you know what I'm trying to say? So what do you think love is?
Love is when you're able to put yourself into vulnerable situations with other people and get the same amount of respect, and it's vice versa. Like, the same people that you're around are able to do the same thing, and it's all judgment free. Like, it's because at the end of the day, you're you, and how are you supposed to be you if you're always judged? You know what I mean? So the fact that you're able to be around people where you can truly be yourself, and have that returned, it's within whoever you're with, that is truly love. That is love.
Alright, Wisdom, what is love to you?
Alright, so he spoke about a more general term, and honestly I agree with every single word. I'm going to talk about romantic love in a way, and I feel it's a story.
Yeah.
Because when you understand it, I was reading this book called Love is a Story. And
this guy stole a line.
Yeah.
Love is a story.
Love is a story, bro. The book is called
He made the book made him believe.
The
book made him believe.
Alright, continue,
It was the title, bro. And like the guy explained in the fact that whatever you go through in your life, it actually translates in the way you would look at a relationship and the way you love someone, the way you accept love, the way you feel you deserve love. Because if I feel, every person who's loved me treats me like shit, I'm eventually going to go for someone who treats me like shit for me to feel like I'm loved by them.
Mm-hmm.
Until someone else is able to let me understand that love can have a different perception or a different story to that.
Yeah.
And then you have to create your own story of love. So it depends on the person. There are people who will be in love and it's a business deal. People will be in love and it's like one person has to be the teacher, the other is the student. Like I'm learning from another person. Or you're in love and then they're treating it like a garden. Like literally read the book. I'm
gonna read the book. People check out the book.
Love is a Story. I don't remember who it's. Let me look for it.
Yeah,
later on we'll leave it in the description, bro. But Love is a Story, bro.
Priority.
Yeah. For me, I feel the way love is, I feel it's something that is almost unreachable, but something you strive to.
Yeah.
Like the way I think of love is, I think of real love, like when you get to like the real, like down to its essence, is unconditional. Like when you actually end up like really loving, when you really love somebody, that's when you just want the best for them. Like you want them to be happy. You want them to have the best out of life. You want them to,
no matter what,
to feel like loved. You want them to live the life that they've always wished about. Like you want everything for that person, and then after, in reciprocation, like that person's just going to do it for you because they love you. Like that would be like that's my mental of what the perfect love would be. Like for someone to just want everything good to happen to you,
selfless.
and like it's selfless, like
sacrificial.
They would do everything in their power to make sure that you're good, and then the other person just having that, like they would already do everything in their power to make sure you're good, and so there would be no depletion like within each other. You're both just up because you're both like adding something to the other, whatever they're giving to you, you're also giving back to them. So like they never deplete, they're always replenishing because they're giving to each other,
each other's cup.
So.
Okay. I think so I have a friend named Chris. He's like my spiritual mentor. He made me write a poem for his wedding and perform it, and I entitled it God is Love. So I think God is love, and the reason why I say that is because God, even though we haven't seen him or nothing, like based off of the Bible says, like all the things that he does, I could feel the things he says through other people. I can see it. Like when you hear about Jesus helping people breaking bread, and then my niggas breaking bread with me, that's something Jesus did. Like what would Jesus do? You just did it. You know what I'm trying to say? So I can feel that. Like that's a vibe. You know what I'm trying to say? Tutus, the way your dukes deal with you, with the tough love aspect of like, you have to figure some things out, but like the way they paid you, like you do something wrong, they paid you, you're grounded, you're not, something like that, you know what I'm trying to say? But they love you so unconditionally. Like you can do wrong, but like, even though in the moment it might feel like, you guys are beefing, that you're mad at each other, but like it always comes to a point where the love is like back. It's back at 100%. That's how God is. Like as much as all man's be like, I hate God at the moment, or they're not praying or they're not reading the Bible, tutus, like there's always that moment where you're like, thank God, or you're like, you end up reading the Bible or something like that. You always go back to him. You know what I'm trying to say? He's always there for you. Like he's always there for you 100%.
Never leaves.
So like God is love. Like God, everything about him is love. Okay, that was 3 questions. I have a bonus. I'm gonna start. What would you do if you had $1 million? Yo, I'm trying to make $1 million in the next year. Facts. Like, if that's not what your goal is at, if you're not trying to chase this bag immediately, then You just get out the game, just get out the way, let me eat. Or put more food on my plate. And when I get more food on my plate and I get that $1 million, I'm gonna break bread with all the people that ever held me down when I was shaking it. Like my Dukes is eating, like my aunt stuff's eating, my brethren is eating. There's some shorties, there's some man them that I don't talk to right now. We are like, you know, we don't even talk like that. But the things you did from when I was down, I don't forget them things. Like, you know, people like to use like the jealousy or the local beef that you had in the one local situation and overblow it and like cut off a man for like 10, 15 years. Sometimes you need distance and then you just come back because the love is forever, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So you just give them their peace, you know what I'm trying to say? You help me when you're in a situation like party, you told me about a situation where you don't even talk to a shorty right now, but you said that you're gonna give her some change when you get up, you know what I'm trying to say? Because of the things she did for you, and I'm like that, you know what I'm trying to say? It's about breaking the bread and helping people. I want to help the community, you know what I'm trying to say? Even though it's my first meal, you know what I'm trying to say? Like you want to. I know that when I help, these people are gonna help me, put me in a situation, or these people put me in a situation to even get this $1 million. You know what I'm trying to say? They're the reason why I even got this. So I'm gonna give back, and I'm gonna make more and more, so I can keep giving and keep helping the community, because that's what it is. I'm gonna die. So what's the point of me having $100 billion in my account and I didn't do nothing with it? So I understand my kids are already Gucci when I have 10 mil. If I die debt free, my kids are already Gucci, especially the things I'm gonna teach them. So what else am I gonna do with the money? Just let it sit there, wait for the government to take it. You know what I'm trying to say? Rebuilding the community and give back. You know what I'm trying to say? Break the bread. You know what I'm trying to say? The money is not. People think money is so important, like it drives them crazy, like literally, like money is cool, but it's not life, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously you need money to do certain things, but honestly you just need your money, you just need support from the people that held you down. You just need to give back to them so that they can make some money, and when they make some money, guess what? You get more money, nigga. Because they're gonna break even more bread. So I'm okay. What would you rather? Work hard for 2 years by yourself to make $1 million, or grind with a group with one man, me and you grind, for example, priority, and then we make $1 million in the first year, right? The second year we double that, make $2 million, then we just made $3 million, we just break better, let's make $1.5 million in the 2 years instead of $1 million, just because we work together. Mans don't think like that, mans don't think like that because they're too selfish. When you get your bread up, break bread. So I get $1 million, I'm gonna break bread.
Yeah, I think like you kind of hit what I was going to hit, you know.
Switch it up.
That like, but like I would make sure that I give back to like even like charities and like give back to all those stuff, because at the end of the day, yo, there's people like I think I would do it myself though. Like I don't want to just give it to a charity and have them then break it through. Like I want to actually go to somebody who is like not doing well, you know, if they're poor on the street, homeless, like I want to go to them and be like, yo, let me fix you up, like let me help them, not just give them a change. Yeah, no, I want to help those guys, you know. And like even for like I feel like everybody forgets people who are in homes that are still like down, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people that are in homes that, you know, they're actually poor, like they have no food in their house. They quit their job today right now. It's over. Like, you know, like these people, they have houses, but they're going, you know, day by day just paying the debt. Like they're worse than poor. Like, you know, they're living their life day to day in struggle, like just struggle. I don't want to help people, you know, just give them something to ease up out of that struggle, ease up out of the debt, you know. Like I understand mortgage is a serious thing, you know. Then there's car insurance, you know, the weekly payments for many things, you know. I want to help those people actually be like, yo, what are you going through? And because I wish like when you know, like if I was a millionaire, like I would say, yo, I wish somebody would have done that to my family, you know. Like that's what I would have thought of. Like can somebody just help? Like, you know, I'm looking at my mom in a rut, you know. I don't like, yo, can somebody just help? Like, cause I can't do anything at the moment, so can somebody just help her? And that's what I would have wanted somebody to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna make sure that I do something like that.
I totally agree with you. And for me, like, I wouldn't just want to help my immediate family. Like, I wouldn't just want to help my immediate family. I have aunts and uncles too that I would love to help out, just because, you know, like, I know the situation. Times are hard for everyone, you know, and it's just like, I would start with my family and then build from there. Exactly. Hit my family, the community, give back. But I just need to make sure they're blessed.
I'm with you on that one still. Like, honestly, it's everything that every man said. Plus, like, I have a few friends, like, back in Ghana and everything that I would like to bring over here, because, like, you know, some people actually do need that opportunity. Some people actually do deserve that, and they would be able to better the community back there, because you don't know whose life you're impacting by just changing one man's life.
Yeah. And like we said before, like money is something that gives you access to a lot of different things.
Exactly.
The problem is, when you don't have money, you obviously don't get the access. Yeah. So that goes to show. So with all this money, why not share?
Yeah, you know, give
other people the chance to have the same fighting chance. You know,
different options. Give them options. You know.
Okay. So that's it for today's segment of Pros and Cons, brought to you by Wait Who Am I Toronto. Hey, you listening right now, subscribe, hit the button, help us reach somebody that needs to hear this. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, King Grins, Twitter, the Ghost of the Six. The link will be in the description. Priority.
Only _priority. You know, it's popping. You know, you can see some stuff. You know, if you like it, follow.
Follow me on Instagram at chronic_wisdom, and on Snapchat at lostsoul-kid. Don't ask me why. I was young, bro.
You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, Dre Day Thompson. You already know.
Alright, so we offered this. Wait.
Just wait.
Just wait.